Hey guys, glad you made it back for the second half. Take a look at the primo stuff that David got in at Diecast Extreme. Coleman, Alabama is where you want to be. We've now added Tarmac Works to the already incredible lineup of cars available at Diecast Extreme. I'm going to tell you now, two of these are not even in stock anymore because I scooped them up when I was making this video. Look at the Golf Porsche, look at the Pink Pig, Jägermeister. All the ones that you've seen on eBay, you've seen people post online. He's got them. Looks like a collection was purchased by somebody who had good taste. That's all I'll say. Fantastic selection of RWBs as well as other Tarmac Works offerings. This wasn't the only brand that came with it. Check out this Pagani members, members club vehicle that they put out. Here's a raw chase piece. The blue AMG on the bottom here is one that I got. But Tarmac Works wasn't the only thing that came with this collection. Look at the beautiful RLC pink vehicles, including the Power Wagon there on the far right. Some of the most sought after RLC Hot Wheels offerings in a long time. You've got your VW van, you've got your Mustang on the new wheels, and then he's got some other loose pieces as well. This collector that had this collection liked to crack a lot of his stuff, so that's to our benefit because some of this stuff is a little bit lower than it would be if it were still on the cards. If you're looking for some holy grail items for your collection, I think you've got a good shot at it. David really stumbled onto an incredible collection and has secured it to all of our benefits. Take a look at it. We got some old funny cars. We've got just anything under the sun. You got RLC, you've got, Chinese brand, you got a Tootsie Roller right there, you've got the beautiful Skylines. But as promised, this video is mainly about the back half of the store that has now been expanded. You're looking at a wall of Ford here. In the first video, I incorrectly called one section Ford when it was all faster than ever castings. So this is going to be all Ford right here until you get down to the last few rows. But you can see it goes, there must be 20, 30 rows across of all Ford vehicles. And as always, it's not the selection, it's not the low prices, it's just the immaculate cards. Look at all these Escorts here. I didn't know there were that many versions of that rally car. But yeah, like I said, everything is immaculate, everything is in mint condition. And you can see some of that first edition Escort right there. That's 1998, I believe. So you're talking 20, 23 years old, still on a clean card. There's going to be times where I will shut up and just let you watch, but I do want to give you kind of a roadmap of what we're looking at. We're on the back wall with the door. Then we're going to work our way around to a side wall here. So we've got a lot of Range Rovers and Land Rover Defenders on this wall, mixed in with some open wheel race cars, a lot of odd vehicles, school buses, go-karts, kind of an odds and ends collection right there. Then you've got a truck and van section here. If you remember on the first video, David's got a lot of the square bodies that are really popular. He's got those out in the front of the store. And so all these cool vans are back here in the back half. See some Hummers there. Plenty of Jeeps, even some helicopters here at the bottom. Maybe some box trucks as well. Now we're going to come over across to this little side wall here. Mainly service vehicles, ambulances, fire engines, fire eater. I think everybody's required to have at least one fire eater in their collection. And more service vehicles on the other side. So we're not just, we're not just getting muscle cars. We're not just getting European stuff. David's just a good one to collect any and all types. Got some Pontiacs. As we start getting into some of the muscle cars, this will be on the back wall. I'm going to pan out time to time. I'm not going to go in. We're not going to look at every row. It would just be too exhaustive for all parties involved. But I assure you, you can tell by the size of the room. Look at this shot right here. There's just pegs upon pegs upon pegs. And we're pretty much going to be looking at mostly muscle cars here for the next couple minutes. I believe on the next side of this wall we'll get into a lot more Chevy with some Camaros and Corvettes before we, if I recall, slide into some Mopar vehicles. You got Camaros on top and then just Corvettes for days after that. And the way, if I recall, the way David's got it set up is you're going to look at each vehicle. The ones behind it are the same one. So these are done by variation, by color. So you can see exactly what he has. You don't have to dig through all the pegs. Look at all the Corvettes. Plenty of Challengers Chargers and Superbirds underneath it. Pretty sought after cards. As we make our way one last wall of muscle, we will prepare to ship across the ocean, start looking at some European stuff. It's a pretty clean break to where you can see where you're looking at American versus European. This wall over here is going to be initially all British stuff. Plenty of Astons to peruse, followed by some Lotus. And then we'll get into some other European. We've got Bentley. Looks like we've got a couple different Bentleys. McLarens. Got minis on the bottom, then we've got a load of Porsche castings. I know we're going fast. I'll be more than happy if you want to leave me a comment for anything specific you want me next time I'm there to shoot some footage of. Like I said, it's overwhelming to try and get it all in one video. Here's an example of what I was telling you. Same car behind each one. You don't have to dig through them. What you see is what you got. Lots of skylines. Nice 510. And some GTR. Pretty cool Sylvia. Had not seen that one before. 16 years old. Looks like it just came out of a toy store. And I love that white pearlized skyline right there. As we kind of make our way toward the end here, you can see that's the exit to go back into the main part of the store. Plenty of Mercedes-Benz and Jaguar. Lots of Jaguar, actually. Some BMW, Peugeot. Nobody gets left behind at Diecast Extreme. Something for every collector. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tour of the new expansion. Like I said, leave me a comment if you want me to go back and do anything specific. I'll try and get that done. Otherwise, I hope you'll reach out and contact David if you have anything that you'd be interested in purchasing. And I just appreciate you for stopping by the channel and watching this video. Until the next one, this is David at TWYCE Diecast. Take care, everybody.